everything you want in life comes at the other side of action. A better relationship, better business, freedom comes from action. So why don't most people take action? Because they're comfortable. If you want to take action, carve it out. Join us every morning on the 5 a.m. Squat Club to make sure that your movements, your actions lead to your dreams. Every morning we get up and take action on our fitness, our mindset, and an hour on our goals. First thing, if you are ready, we're going to set our mindset for the day. Let's get after it. All right. First step every morning here on the 5 a.m. Squat Club is to get into a squat. So feet go underneath the hips, heels stay planted on the floor. If you feel like the heels are coming up and you need assistance, grab onto a counterbalance, hold it out in front, and that'll keep you upright. While we're here, we're gonna set our minds and set our breath with a 4-second inhale, 4-second hold, 4-second exhale, 4-second hold, while we go through what we call our mental reps. So follow the breath work, follow the animation. First one is I am responsible. And it just means I'm gonna take action. Nobody is gonna do this for me. I'm gonna move my life forward. If I've got a goal, I've got a dream, it's on me. Also, if things are wrong, also I'm gonna take accountability and ownership for it. Next is I will make time between stimulus and response. So when stressful things happen, can I take a moment and a breath to give a better response as opposed to a snappy reaction? Next is I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. If you don't think you can get there, you're not gonna start. But if you also think that you need everything, all of the pieces to start, then you're not gonna start. So know that action creates those steps and it creates the further pieces that you need. So just make progress, move forward. And the last one is I choose gratitude. So yes, I wanna change my life. I wanna improve it. I wanna build something, but at the same time, I need to see that there is positive. I need to find that balance and notice that there are good things in my life. So see what is good, recognize it, appreciate it as well. All right, time to move the body. Oh, dog, chill out, chill out. Intense dog. All right, so we've gotten up out of bed. It is now time to get up off the floor. Not for 8 minutes though, we're just gonna go for 2. And what this looks like is hands on the floor. You can walk yourself back, lay all the way down, get yourself back up, beep, beep, beep. And then it'll hop and clap overhead to celebrate. And we're just gonna go for 2 minutes here. This is our initial warm up. This is our way to get the blood flowing, start it up, tell the body that it's time to start moving, and get ready for a little bit more intensity. So while we're moving through here at whatever pace makes sense to you, thinking about what is it that's missing? What is it in my life, either physically, mentally, spiritually, if you want to say it, or what action, what goal is not getting the attention that it needs? I want you to think about that all today during this session and think about what kind of steps could I take? And realistically, what is the one step that if I were to take it consistently would actually bring me towards those things? You know, if it's better fitness, then it's as simple as taking action on your fitness and doing some workouts regularly. If it's, you know, learning a new skill, maybe an instrument, maybe a physical skill, maybe a language, that's gonna come down to just doing the thing regularly, practicing. You know, if it's building a new business, getting out of your current situation, then it's gonna take action, right? A little bit of action every day, whatever it is, it just requires some action to build that life. Build whatever picture in your mind you've got of that perfect day, that perfect life. Nobody's gonna give it to you. It's just gonna come from taking action towards that thing consistently. All right, next, a little more general warm up. Morning, Peter. Morning, Jody, Tim, Steve, how we doing? Let me know in the chat, what day is this for you in the 5 a.m. Squat Club? Next, you can go with a standing march Otherwise, we're gonna bounce. Getting into some jumping jacks here. What we're doing is progressively turning the heat up in the body. Progressively turning up the heart rate, increasing the warmth in all of our joints, especially the ones that we're gonna use today, and priming ourselves, right? We're thinking about the types of things that we wanna do with our lives. We're thinking about how we're going to work consistently through our workout today, even though it may be challenging. Think about whatever other challenges come at you today, that you're ready, because you've taken an hour, you've taken some time to carve out a challenge and make sure that we're building resilience along with our fitness and our goals. So once again, let me know in the chat or in the comments, how many days have you been with us in the 5 AM Squat Club? And let's go from there. Next, we're gonna go with a staggered stance. Good morning. So we're gonna go 1 foot lined up with the foot of the other, toes of 1 foot, lined up with the heels of the other. And you're gonna send the hips back, straightening out that front leg, standing up, squeeze the butt. You're looking for some hamstring tension in the back of that front leg. As the hips go back, squeeze the butt, hips go back, squeeze the butt. We've got a few more here. We'll switch sides. Just trying to get a good pull in that front hamstring. Right, the back knee is bent, the front leg is more or less straight. Spine is neutral. And then squeeze the butt. Hey, doggy dog. We've got some power cleans and hollow rocks today as our main workout. All right, next one, we're actually just gonna do a high knee. So standing nice and tall, and you're just bringing that one knee to the chest, keeping the bottom leg straight. We're standing leg straight and closing up as much as you can right at the hip flexor. Trying not to let the pelvis go forward. Switch it up to the other side. Should feel a little bit of burn in that hip flexor right in the front. Get 10 there. Okay, and then from there, we're gonna go with an inchworm. So nice wide stance with the feet. Bring the hands to the floor. We're gonna walk ourselves out into the top of a plank. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the legs, squeeze the abs. Walk yourself back. Stand up. Let's get 5 there. Mixing it up with the warm up. Hey, excuse me. Excuse me, dog. Excuse the dog here. Feel free to drop a maple emoji in the chat there. I feel like she's becoming more and more challenging. Let me know if you got a dog working out with you. Is it making it easier or harder? Maple, no. All right. One more here. We're just gonna swing a leg now. So once again, standing nice and tall. Maple, you're gonna get kicked in the head. And letting that hip go a little bit. Easing in, you can increase the range of motion as you go. Just trying to loosen up that hip a little bit. Then we're gonna talk about our power cleans. Don't worry if you've never done one before or if you don't have a barbell. You do this with a dumbbell. Oh, there are those maple emojis. Let's go. That's for you, you crazy dog. So don't worry if you don't have a barbell. We can do dumbbells, we can do kettlebells. You can do a sandbag. Anything that's got some load is gonna work for today. We've got some extra work afterwards as well, a little bit of handstand, a little bit of rotational work. So, great session, ready for you. Let's talk about that first piece. Okay, you can see there, 14 minutes. We're gonna alternate between 2 movements. The 2 movements are gonna be a power clean, or I think it starts with the hollow rocks. Yeah, hollow rocks and power clean. So we're going anterior chain, posterior chain, pull, core, power, all of it. All right, what am I saying here? We are looking for 14 minutes. Let's set this. Okay, so talk about the hollow rock first. I would get myself a mat because this can be a little uncomfortable on the floor. Morning, Alberto, I can't even. So what you're looking for here, I'm gonna give you 3 different options. First one is the full hollow rock. So the body is open, right? The butt is squeezed, legs are squeezed, abs are squeezed, and the whole body is in a nice long position. Option number 2 is gonna be knees tucked to the chest, maybe hands just reaching out by the sides of the legs. And then option number 3 is gonna be legs straight up. Hands are just on the shins. I'm not holding on ideally, and I'm just rocking. The goal here with all of these 3 is to make this kind of rounded low back position. So my low back is pressed into the floor. I'm not arched, right? So the head and chest are up. I'm reaching up as high as I can or out here, but I'm not making a clunking, a bump, 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 bump on my back. Nice smooth rock. Movement number 2 is the power clean. And as I said, you can do this with barbell, and it's gonna look like this. You can do this with 1 or 2 dumbbells, either between the feet or outside. Same thing, jump catch. You could do it with 2 dumbbells. You could do it with the kettlebell. You could even do a double hand with the kettlebell. I've never actually done this, but from the floor and then catch it with the hands under, or the single, catching it on the shoulder. So many options. I'm gonna go with the barbell, and I'll give you a little technique brief as we go along here. So either way, whether you have a barbell or a kettlebell or a dumbbell, mid shin, nice neutral spine. So the back is flat, chest is proud. You're gonna push away from the floor until you cross the knees, and then think about jumping. Whether it's a dumbbell, barbell, anything, same movement. Wow, breathing. From there, you can come down, touch and go, or put it down and reset, push away from the floor, jump catch, right on the shoulders, elbows high, stand it up. Because there are only 3 reps, you wanna make this challenging. You wanna make it heavy enough that each one of those reps is a little tough, because the other minute you've got your slightly higher rep hollow rocks. Good morning, Carl. And that's gonna get the heart rate up a little bit, but you're gonna have a good deal of rest here. So you wanna make this somewhat heavy because you only got 3 reps there. So let's take a few minutes. Put a little weight on the bar, or try out some progressively heavier dumbbells or kettlebells. And we'll get started in a couple minutes here. Let me know if you have any questions, or even just what options you're thinking for weights or implements. Let me know when you're ready. If you're ready before I am, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And definitely be sure to let us know how many days have you been with the 5 a.m. Squat Club? And you can, if you want, increase the load throughout these sets. You're gonna have some time, not too much, but you'll have some to change weight if you need. So, try out a couple. I think we're gonna be pretty close to ready here. Yeah, I think that's a good starting weight. All right, let's do our hook. Hit that thumbs up, give me a minute. when you are ready to start being efficient with your time in the gym because you don't have hours, this is the type of workout you need. 14 minutes, alternating minutes between some power and some core. If you're ready, let's get after it. All right, good morning. We've got 2 movements for you today. 14 minutes, alternating movements, alternating minutes. First one is a hollow rock. I'm gonna give you 3 different options depending on your capacity. And you're gonna choose 1 set, somewhere between 5 and 20 reps. Full hollow rock. Maple, you're in the way. Looks like this, nice long body and rocking on the back. If that's not accessible for at least a set of 5 in a nice long, tight body position, then you can go tucked. Arms by the sides, in a tuck, knees in the chest, and just keeping that low back, rocking on the floor, not clunking. And option number 3, legs straight up. I'm not holding my legs, they're just near the shins, rocking back and forth. Once again, choose a number there that you're gonna be able to maintain for 7 sets, somewhere between 5 and 20. Movement 2, minute 3, or minute 2, 3 power cleans. So somewhat heavy, you can go barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever. If you got a barbell, looks like this, chest up tall from the floor, push away from the ground, cross the knees, jump catch onto the shoulder, stand, and reset. If you don't have a barbell, you could do this with a dumbbell. Same thing, between the legs, stand until you cross the knees, jump catch on the shoulder, and stand. You can do that with 2 dumbbells. You can do that with a kettlebell. The world is your oyster. If you haven't done a warm-up yet, pause this, get a warm-up in, and let us do it. Okay, team. Alternating minutes for 14, hollow rocks, 3 power cleans, 10 seconds. Choose a number for the power cleans you can keep, or for the hollow rocks. 3, 2, 1, go.
Be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, not likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me
15
CEO,
there.
I've been running right, see.
Oh, I've got the clock wrong again.
I'm playing
Dang it.
games, I create my own lane, making play
Okay,
around pain.
we're gonna restart that. Dang. Timeout. Sorry, team. Hey, 14. Restart. Man. Okay, 10 seconds again. Take 2. Back, start the hollow rocks. 3, 2, 1. You got a nice warm-up set in there. Not gonna do a full set there because overdo it. But there we go, 1 set down. First set of power cleans coming up. Excuse my silliness this morning. Doesn't always work out perfectly. Is what it is. 30 seconds. So 1 set on the hollow rocks. You could probably do a bigger set first round, but you want to ease in. Manage it. 15. So a little more rest this morning, a little less intensity. So make sure that we push on the barbell and then we really focus on quality on those hollow rocks. 3, 2, 1. Alright, 1 set down, 1 round. We'll get this. We're gonna get it, team. Ain't nothing wrong with a little extra, few extra hollow rocks. 30 seconds. 20. Going back to hollow rocks in 10. All right, second/third round. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep that body tight. Keep the low back pressed into the floor.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again.
Right. Abs should be on by now. They're getting in there. You need chalk for the power cleans. Well, if you have it, yes. If you don't have chalk, irrelevant. 15. 10 seconds. All right. I think, dog, you're in the way. 3, 2, 1. I'm changing my life and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. Feels like these get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall. 2 rounds down. I need some energy. Anxiety's no friend to me. Should have at least 30 seconds of rest per minute here. That's how I move on. That's how I stay strong. Don't need to be fully out of breath. Just focusing on quality here. Though I am breathing. Alright. Third round. Full round. 3, 2, 1. Back to hollow rocks. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. Ooh. Oh, abs are burning. That's it. That's the goal here. Not only is it the goal to burn the abs, but to develop that body control, to move the body all as one piece. That's the benefit of the hollow rock, challenge of the hollow rock. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chest, clapping it next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine for him, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. Could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing.
That's it. Keep it up. 3 rounds down, 4 to go.
Break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, heard it easy. Don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem.
5,
we could
back
change
to hollow
the world,
rocks.
change times, rearrange
3,
them.
2,
Staying on pace, running
1.
the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me.
Man, let me know how those abs feel. Holy. It's working. 20 seconds.
cage or the chains, you can say no, free me.
10.
Even when you feel low, you can still go.
5.
Even when you feel slow,
3,
you can still go.
2,
Even when there's
1.
no hope, you can still
So 3
go.
power cleans.
I
Get
never
tight.
answer to
Take
no,
your time.
man, I still go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves to my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way or the highway.
Let's go.
And in the driveway is a nice range.
It's just over halfway. 4 down. 3 to go.
Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain.
Once again, if you feel okay, feel free to increase that load a little bit. 15 seconds. Good job. Alright, hollow rocks. In 5, 3, 2, 1.
But even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay.
Feel free to take a video of yourself doing your hollow rocks or your power cleans. Share it with us on Instagram or on SKOOL. There's a link in the description there to our SKOOL group where we can chat about goals and fitness. You can share your videos. 10 seconds. 5th set of power cleans. 3, 2, 1. Yes. 2 more sets. A little more clang. How we doing so far here, team? $15. 2 more sets here. 5. Back to hollow rock. 3, 2, 1.
Fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss that fact, taking big swings, hand to the bat, put me in the ring, or go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean, and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short, so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel?
Abs are on fire. Let's go. Second last set of power cleans coming up. Supposed to feel like the abs are burning. It's working. All right. Be explosive, fast under the bar. 3, 2, 1.
They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel the same, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death.
Let's go, one more round.
Instead of something you can forget, I'm living up every breath. I'd rather lead than be led.
Keep it up.
I'll fill the seats
Progress from single, 20, double 20. Nice. Nice. Yeah, the technique with the dumbbells can be challenging. All right, last round, team. Then if you're with us in the live stream, we got handstands and rotation work. 3, 2, 1. Last set of hollow rocks. Maybe no. 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 Oh, man. All right, one more set of cleans. Great job so far, team. And if you like this, join us for the full live stream. Extra work, homework, build your life. 13, 10, 20, 5. All right, last set. Take extra time if you need it. Go ahead.
Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God, they all let
There we
me
go.
down.
Did it.
Just to wear the crown. Off at these fucking clowns.
Great job. You're welcome for that extra set of hollow rocks. Remember that if this is the type of training that, it's the type of training that works. If you like it, join us every day for a new workout. Consider joining us on the live stream. Build your life. Hit that thumbs up button, team. Love you guys. Next. All right, how was it? All right. So we got a little bit of accessory work here now. Hopefully I can do the clock right, this one. All right. So let's talk about this a little bit. I'm gonna give you some options for our handstands and wood choppers. So for the handstand, our goal here is just to, depending on where you're at, either develop some freestanding handstand skill and balance, develop some capacity for handstand against the wall, or just getting used to having some weight in your hands overhead, upside down. So option number one would be if you have freestanding, do that. But I guess option number 2 is just your kick up to a handstand and just hang out there, right? So you're going through your checklist, shoulders are pressing hard, arms are squeezed, butt squeezed, legs are squeezed, maybe even pointing the toes, and we're gonna hang out there. If you don't have a handstand like that, you can, that was easy enough, nice. You can face the wall, in essence, so start on all fours, feet against the wall, come into an upward or downward dog, and then take your feet up the wall, and that may be the finish point. Or if you want a little more, get closer. Just try not to put your belly against the wall, right? We're squeezing the abs, butt, and legs. No bellies against the wall. And then option number 3, speak for yourself, yeah, exactly. Option number 3 is gonna be a pike. So you can do this with your feet on the floor, but you won't get as vertical. So I would suggest elevate the feet a little bit here, just on a sandbag or a box or something. And what you wanna do is get as much of your body over top of the hands as possible, get nice and vertical, and hang out there. The second movement, I prefer to hold the double 20s overhead. Yeah, you can, if you don't want to get upside down, obviously there is value in being upside down, right? You don't want to neglect the fact that being upside down is going to create proprioception and you won't get any other way. So getting upside down is a good idea, but if you don't want to, you could absolutely hold weight overhead. And then our second movement, we're gonna get some rotational work here with a wood chopper. And I may change it up as we go, but at least for the first few sets, you can do this with a dumbbell, with a steel plate, with no weight at all. And it's kind of like a golf swing. So I'm just going across, rotating at the hips, trying to really squeeze the abs, control that midline. And then we'll get half on one side, half on the other, you know, maybe 20 seconds per side. So we get 40 seconds of work on that one. And then some sort of hold on the handstand. Look at that. So if you're ready, it is time. We're gonna start with the wood choppers, and we're doing it. 10 seconds. Wood choppers are first. Squeeze those abs. And rotate. Set the feet at shoulder width. Take your hands up, your own hands can land your own brand, and damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincing. We'll probably get 10 per side. Hours it takes to get some power. Sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at the clowns. Whoa. The weight and the feet balance. You may notice there that I'm moving from toe to toe as I rotate there. Maybe don't plant the feet so they don't get stuck. Don't torque the knees. All right, handstand. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, hitting stuff. Whoa, come on. Nice active press. Keep the shoulders reaching, abs squeezed, butt squeezed, and just focus on breathing. That's 15 seconds. Just stay there for what you got. You got 5 sets here. You want to be able to manage that same duration for each one. That's 30. 35. Give yourself some transition time. That's 40. That's 45. 50. All right, transition back up. 8. 3, 2, 1. And chop. Ooh. More aggressively you do those, more you gotta squeeze the abs, obviously. All right, handstand in 10. 3, 2, 1. All right. Same sequence, same thought process. You're pressing hard into the floor, squeezing the abs, squeezing the butt, breathing, and then going back through that checklist. Abs, butt, legs, abs, butt, legs, and press. That's 20. It's 30. Stay with it. 35. It's 40. 45. 50. Back to the chop. Back to the chopping block. 3, 2, 1.
we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God, they all let me down.
Halfway, 5 down, 5 to go. Back to handstand in 10.
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now.
3, 2, 1. Once again, just go through that checklist. Could I be squeezing my butt more? Could I be pressing more into the floor? Could I be squeezing my abs and my legs a little more? Stay with it. Stick with us afterwards. We got some farm clips and homework talk about how to keep that life or build the life that you want. 30. Anything that you want is accessible if you take action. That's 40. 45. Chopping. 10. 3 rounds down, 2 to go. 3, 2, 1.
What I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand, and damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown.
I feel like I'm golfing with a really heavy golf club. Can't even talk. 15. Back to handstand. Chop with my mace. Oh, cool. I like that. 3, 2, 1. All right, back through the checklist. Ab squeeze, butt squeeze, leg squeeze, press. 15. Squeeze and press, squeeze and press. So you can even reach the toes. Keep it up, keep breathing, keep pressing, keep squeezing. 30, try to maintain the same time you started with. 35. It's 40. This is our second last handstand here. 45. Let's go, one more set of choppers. Thanks for the minute countdown on holds. You're welcome, Jody. You're holding that whole minute, aren't you? Jody's the handstand queen. All right, last set of chops. Let's go. All right, one more handstand. See if you can hold this one longer than the previous ones. Last one. But then don't run away, we got homework. Fitness is only the beginning. 3, 2, 1. All right, checklist. Duck. Abs, butt, legs, squeeze. Focus on your breathing and pressing. That's 20. Keep squeezing the butt, abs, and legs.
willing to put in the hours it takes
25.
to get some power. Don't be
Keep it up.
take a cold shower.
That's 30.
Until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and all the doubters, they're just your downers.
35.
I swear to God, they all let me down. I always
40. Keep squeezing. Breathe and press and squeeze. 45.
thought they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work
50.
for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop.
55.
till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
There you go. And that's a minute. Oh, it's still going for some reason. I am struggling with the clock today. Ooh. Got a little dizzy there. Take a minute. Walk around, shake out those shoulders. And we're gonna get our PVCs out, stretch them out. Awesome job, team. Fantastic work. So find yourself a little bit of space. Maybe grab yourself a mat. And I'm just gonna sit on my shins, but you could sit on your butt with your legs straight out if you wanna get a little hamstring here as well. But otherwise, on the shins works. Grab yourself your PVC, and let's open up the shoulders. While we're here, we'll touch briefly on this idea of you can build anything, right? Anybody that's gotten anywhere has just done it through action. So whatever you want, you just need to trade something else. So there's something in the way, there's something that is taking the time that could be used for building your dreams, your perfect life, your goals, whatever you want to call them. But you're choosing something else, be it sleeping in, be it scrolling, be it some other activity that's not moving you in the direction of your goals. And that's fine if those goals don't matter. But if you're gonna look back at your life and say, I wish I would have taken that chance, I wish I would have started that business, I wish I would have done that thing, then make the trade, right? Because you're not going to look back and be happy that you traded your goals for scrolling or for watching TV or for just binging, staying up late and not being productive. You're gonna look back and value the work that you put in and potentially the outcome that you achieved through that work. I like to say that the outcome or the goal isn't necessarily the goal, that the hard work consistently itself is, because that's what builds the person that you're aiming to be. But the goals are nice as well. But it's really just about being consistently active towards your goals. So take that action, and then that life is possible. Those dreams, those goals are realistic if you take that action towards them. So that's why every morning when we finish our physical activity and our mindset work, that we take that hour. And I go from 5:49 to 6:49. Realistically, I'm gonna do work until closer to 9 o'clock because it's just more than an hour. So you can take more as long as you can keep it consistent. So whatever that goal is, set out some time, work on it every day. It may not sound exciting, it may not sound sexy, but that's the way that you're going to achieve those goals. So stop wasting the time, start taking action. And let's look at a couple clips here. Look, bees. You can't really see the bees, but these are the boxes, the beehives on our place, and I'm pretty sure our beekeeper is coming out today to harvest. So very likely in the next week or so, we will have our first honey of the season, which is very exciting. And then here are my girls with the meat birds, and they're going to be processed next Thursday. So they've got, 10 days left or so. So we're trying to stuff them up a little bit because the bigger the better here really with these things. But you can see a lot of them have gotten pretty big. Some of them are starting to look like little basketballs, which is fantastic. So those clips, you may have no interest in that, although you probably should, because the food system that we are a part of is not giving you healthy, good quality stuff, right? It's just the most food per area is basically what they're trying to get, and it's not even quality. So I mean, whether you're trying to be a farmer or not, which I say you should, or at least find a local farmer that you can get your food from, because most of the stuff in the grocery store is not food. But the point here is that whatever you want in your life, whatever dreams, whatever goals you have, come through action. They don't come through winning the lottery. They don't come from, you know, a big moment where someone gives you your dreams and goals. They come through you doing the work every day, over and over again. Just take action. Morning, Jabes. Oh, never too late. Jody, this was your workout. Goals over scrolls. I do like that. That might be a good t-shirt. All right. Well, we did it. We made it happen. We had some bumps in the road. And, you know, I think the point here is that, like, it doesn't matter. You know, I may have screwed up the time. We may have done some extra hollow rocks. But who cares, right? We're here doing it consistently, making progress. That is the goal. Progress over perfection. Time to take action on your goals now, team. So set out that hour, carve it out. Just use this momentum that you've created in your body and in your mind, and go take action. Go do that homework. Hit that thumbs up button before you leave on the way out. And quick shout out to all of our team members who are supporting this channel a little bit financially, which I appreciate a ton. That's Jody, Jason, Ryan, Yaroslav, Chris, Adam, Rose, Shirley, and Tim. You guys are fantastic. I love it. And if you pay attention later today, I may be live making some beef tallow. So if you want to check some of that out, feel free to hop on later. And I may cut it up and make an actual video out of it, but who knows? It might just be the live. So if you want to watch some beef tallow being made a little bit later today, there won't be any notification. Just keep your eyes open. Otherwise, have yourselves a fantastic day. I love you guys, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Peace.